I will not be talking about Snowflake. I absolutely despise him and everything that he is.
Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two,
Yeah, it looks like a big cherry.
Big? Big? I don't know, I just feel so disconnected.
wake up.
No, wait, will you put that one? Wait, here.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Because counting calories does not agree with me. I've done Weight Watchers and that doesn't agree with me. I just can't do it. And I'm gonna have Weight Watchers work for me and I'm gonna do amazing. I haven't done Weight Watchers forever and a day. I am paying for Weight Watchers and I know this will work for me if I follow the plan. Are you still doing Weight Watchers? Currently I'm not, no. Weight Watchers is the way to go. Counting calories don't work. Weight Watchers don't work. I have re-signed up for Weight Watchers. Okay, I hear you guys on the other side of your computer screen, laptop screen, cell phone screen, TV screen. However you're watching me, you're rolling your eyes, you're moaning and groaning. You're very upset. But then there are a few people out there. I see you. Oh, and you over there. Oh, you're smoking a cigarette. I see you. You guys are like, okay, she's still trying. She's trying to find what is right for her.
Yet another day one, another journal, another round of Weight Watchers. Amber told us she was trying to find what was right for her, as if it was some great puzzle she needed to solve. What she really needed though was to lose weight before it became too late and there was no going back. Amber wanted to lose half a pound a day over the next 100 days to lose 50 pounds in total. Her audience though were smarter than that. After seeing Amber start countless day ones, it would have been foolish to invest any belief in her at this point. Before we got to see Amber fail once again, we would get to witness how she would cope if Becky ever broke up with her and she would be left to fend for herself.
I'm going to my family's away from here a good 2 to 3 hours.
Goodbye, YouTube. That sounds so like we're breaking up. Goodbye, YouTube. They won't even notice you're gone. Becky has been gone for a few hours and I did cry when she first left, and now that I'm talking about it I want to cry again. I hope my vlogs aren't too boring. I don't do much in my daily life. Hey guys, so I need company. Here's another white noise video for you guys. How's my life going? I don't even know. I'm so boring today.
Amber wasn't at a loss because she was missing Becky, she was missing what Becky brought to the table, which became evident the minute Becky got back.
Okay, so Becky was out. She had to go help her sister with something. And look, she brought me food. Becky and I decided to do something that we haven't done in a while. We went about an hour and a half drive, and we went to the Olive Garden.
Now that Becky had returned from her weekend away, not only could Amber get the food she wanted, but the pair could start making YouTube videos together again. After all, Becky did quit her job so she could appear in YouTube videos with Amber.
What is the oldest item in your possession? I think I know the answer to this.
The oldest item in my possession? What's Becky's biggest challenge with your weight? That's kind of scary. I'm scared what she's gonna say.
I feel like I have to do a lot of things without you. Like if
Oh,
I want
that's
to go
sad.
places. Like sometimes you'll go, but it usually hurts you.
Yeah.
So it's like I go to my family's or I go grab something from the store. It's like you don't get to go.
Yeah. Did any of you ever have feelings for another person during your relationship? Yeah, Becky, you liking someone else while we're
No.
together? Obviously, no. Like, I feel like if you have feelings for someone else while you're in a relationship, that's like mentally cheating. Not good.
Despite having Becky back, it did nothing to improve Amber's mood.
I kind of want to document this. I've doubled my dosage of my mood stabilizer. Today is day 1 of taking triple the amount of my mood stabilizer that I started with. Tomorrow's actually day 1 of taking 150 milligrams of the mood stabilizer I'm on. I'm more so just like feeling like today is just like a bad day. I don't know why, I don't know what it's about. I feel like it might be in the air, to be honest.
Amber's constant bad mood had nothing to do with what was in the air. It was all about what was in her food and what she chose to do with her time. She would stay at home, mostly in her room, not showering, eating chemicals disguised as food. There was no great mystery as to why Amber was having a rough time. She could have tried to change her habits, work towards becoming a permanent, better version of herself. Amber, though, had other ideas.
So I just got done having a little crying moment about an hour ago. I cried a lot because, like I said, today is just not my day. So I was sitting here and I was just like, what could make me feel better? And I just thought sometimes you need a change of pace. Road trip snack. It is peppered beef jerky. Jacqueline says my absolute favorite, and we have a Diet Coke. So I'm gonna be scrumption down on this. Scrumption down. Babe, is that a word?
No.
Y'all, I'm laying on the motherfucking bed. I'm actually starving, so... Oh my god. Is this bell pepper? So I wanted something sweet, so I got a Ben & Jerry. My ramen was pork and chicken broth. It had pork in it, scallions, obviously the noodles. It had bok choy, and there was like this bean sprout, which I've never had before. You guys, I was in actual heaven. So for a little dessert action, I'm going to have some Reese's mini cups. I am going in for the orange chicken. I would show myself taking a bite, but I look like a crazy person right now. I'm having Indian food. It's so good. Alright, you guys. So I got Panda Express again. I got actual brownie batter. But we're about to order some food because we're hungry. Carbonated soft drink. Smells good. Yeah, I'm honestly not in the mood to eat. I've ate like a crazy person this weekend. So we're almost home. We decided to stop and get us some food. So I'm gonna have some sushi. You think I would have had sushi over the last few days, but I haven't. So I'm craving it. So I'm about to have some. And I got some water. I just feel like really, really dehydrated for some reason, so.
Amber had only been on vacation for a couple of days, but had eaten enough for a whole week. She had wanted people to get excited about her latest journey. She wanted the praise and none of the criticism.
I already know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash on this video. I knew filming it and going into it that people were probably going to say things like, you're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, etc., etc. You could have ate healthy, you chose not to. Do you really need to go on vacation? You need to buy health insurance instead, like yada yada. I know what's going to be said. I already know what everyone's going to say. Like, I just don't want to hear it.
On day 1 of her latest challenge, Amber weighed in at 567.4 pounds. After just a few weeks, she was back up to her highest weight of 572.4 pounds. She had massively overeaten while on holiday, and she carried on that overeating when she returned home. Desperate to try and make up for her lack of willpower and gluttony, Amber tried to exercise her fat away, but she never put enough effort into exercising to get any real benefits. She could barely make it to 2 minutes when walking, and as if that wasn't embarrassing enough, in the same video Amber confessed to only being able to walk for 2 minutes, we would see her using a scooter and then trying sugary snacks.
It looks like a literal pillow.
She even bought herself a new Fitbit. Again. She had blamed her mental illnesses, as well as going through tough times and whatever else she could come up with that day, on why she had never lost weight thus far. But she had never mentioned her lack of intelligence. Amber seemed incapable of understanding that a new Fitbit, a new journal, a new round of Weight Watchers wasn't going to do the job. Amber didn't mention her lack of intelligence because in her mind, she was lacking nothing.
Now I'm actually just on Netflix watching this game show called Idiot Test. So far I've gotten all of them right besides one, and there's been like over 10 tests, and like the actual contestants on the thing, they get some of them wrong, and I'm just like, how are you getting any of these wrong? I don't understand. But anyways.
Amber was not the genius she liked to think she was.
Okay, that's much.
Oh my god. Uh-oh.
What are misconceptions about your country and people that you would like to dispel?
What does that mean? What's
Okay,
dispel?
American stereotypes.
What's a weird quirk? Is that how you say it? Quirk! You know, as people say, it. What's that saying? It didn't take a day to build Rome. What, babe, what's that saying called?
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Rome wasn't built in a day, yeah. Because I firmly believe that the food you're putting into your body, like, really deciphers how you feel. And me and my dad were actually reminiscing.
Lizo.
You did not say Liza.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to pronounce her name because I'm not really like one of them ones who are like obsessed with her.
You dumb as hell. You dumb as hell. You are dumb as hell.
And I've gotten so many messages on Instagram with like different diagnoses. Let's do a taste test. Super easy breakfasts right here. Like I need to learn the difference between, okay, like I'm actually hungry, I should probably eat something versus like, I honestly don't know, but a lot of medicines do have like sun sensitivity. So I'm hoping this don't, but. So for this video, you are going to do your makeup with me. Wait, no, I'm gonna do my makeup with you. I'm pretty sure that's dose of colors.
No, she did not just think that. She thinks that this says dose. No. Dose? She means dose of color? She's so stupid. She is probably the dumbest person I've ever seen on the internet.
Many believed the processed, sugary foods were rotting Amber's brain. That, of course, was never going to be proven, but they were definitely rotting something.
I just want to let you guys know that my teeth are actually really healthy, which I'm grateful for. And this wisdom tooth, like my mouth just was not accepting it. So a really big hole formed. And that is what I was dealing with.
Her teeth were really healthy, but for some unknown reason her mouth was not accepting her tooth. Amber couldn't hear how ridiculous she sounded. This statement had nothing to do with any mental illnesses she had diagnosed herself with. This was nothing other than stupidity.
The dumbest person I've ever seen on the internet.
Amber may have thought she was smarter than she was, and that her audience were dumber than they were, but they could spot an Amber lie from a mile away.
I'm forcing myself every day to get up, take a shower. So I just got out of the shower.
We already knew she couldn't fit in the shower any longer, and every time she told us she had just gotten out of the shower, it was embarrassing to witness with a dose of cringe attached. And it wasn't just the lack of showers that were making Amber seem disgusting.
Welcome to Vlogmas 19. Before anyone points it out, I have a lot of cat fur on me right now, but I figured just to start it off, I want to tell you guys a secret of mine, and it is that I have not washed my hair in about 2 months. If you guys have seen me, you know, with a braid in my hair or like my hair's down or whatever, I've used a lot of dry shampoo, but it does make my herpes feel worse because what flares it up is like always the cold. So it is hurting. I need to put me some Carmex on it because that's what I've been using. So we are in the car. I'm having some serious dandruff issues today. I wake up with my tailbone hurting like, I want to say about 8 times every single night.
We could tell by watching her videos there was no way she was going to complete this latest 100 days challenge. Anytime we saw her eat, it was garbage. We were just waiting for her to hurry up, quit, and take it out on us.
562.8 pounds. 562.8. 565.2 pounds. 565.2. 566.0 pounds. 566.0. 567.2 pounds. 567.2. 571.0 pounds. 571.0. What? Oh my god, are you for real right now? I'm standing here in utter shock. Goodbye. So I'm very proud of myself for actually standing by my word and weighing myself. And it's like, it's just degrading because I am sharing my weight with thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people sharing that part of my journey, and it's like no one believes me. So it's kind of just like, what's the point? As much as I don't want to say this, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more daily weigh-ins. Have you guys ever heard of the saying, the straw that broke the camel's back? I honestly currently think that this is like one of the moments. I don't think I could do this anymore. I don't think I can live anymore. I don't think I could. I almost felt like, what's the point of me living? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to leave YouTube, but it's like, I feel like I have to. And like, people think I'm constantly lying about things that I'm not. So I just got out of the shower. If one more bad thing happens, if I read one more comment, maybe YouTube just isn't for me anymore. I'm sure a lot of you are confused right now. I'm sure you guys didn't expect a video from me. Maybe some of you did. So yesterday I uploaded a video about me leaving YouTube. My video has only been live for almost 4 hours, and my DMs are filled with love, compassion, kindness, and people telling me they don't want me to leave YouTube.
People had grown bored of listening to Amber try and manipulate them into caring for her. Thankfully, most could see that that's what she was doing. If she wanted people to be invested in her journey again, she would have to lose weight when she said she would.
I don't know how to say this correctly without sounding stupid, but I've lost 40 pounds. Seriously though, I've lost 40 pounds, and I guess it's definitely from cutting out pop, and recently I've started eating better, so that's probably also helped shed a few pounds or so.
Inspired by Becky's recent weight loss, Amber got back on another cycle. Before she could fail this one though, she would inform her audience of something horrific that was happening.
So I just want to thank you guys again for all of the support recently regarding Becky's mom. Like, it's just wonderful. Like, thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts, literally. And the positive vibes and the prayers do not go unappreciated at all.
Becky's mother had been diagnosed with cancer. Amber talking about it while ramming a whole chicken in her mouth seemed a little insensitive. Of course, that wasn't the first time we had seen this type of behaviour.
Your pappy had a heart attack today.
Amber had always tried to copy YouTuber and blackface connoisseur Shane Dawson by telling us she was an empath. Her actions, though, never exactly screamed empathic.
Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart and everyone else's for donating to Becky's mom. Moving on from the sadness.
Amber thanked those who donated to Becky's mother. However, many would end up demanding a refund.
I need to know what the update on this whole cancer GoFundMe thing is. We found out a lot of things that were really, really disheartening and honestly disgusting in my opinion. We have Becky's sister coming on here praying that people would get cancer that were not believing them. It was just all around disgusting, and I don't think they deserve any of your money, real talk.
You had so many subscribers, girl. So many subscribers who gave money on your behalf to this fake GoFundMe, this GoFundMe scam.
Becky's mom was going to be uploading a video of her on my channel showing just like proof that she does have cancer, just talking to you guys about—
That's what she was gonna do, is prove that she has cancer. That's not what people are talking about. People are talking about the fact that 3 women are begging for money when they haven't had a job in years, and you're sitting on here making money from mukbangs, and you're making like $15,000 a month, bragging about your Louis Vuitton purse that you want to get and stuff, and you're on here begging for gas money after you just drove 3 hours to Cheesecake Factory the other day. Like, this is crazy, yo. This is the deflection. This is a deflection.
And us all liars. It's just, it's not okay. And
you guys do lie. You couldn't even make up your mind about how far away the doctor is. It's 2.5 hours or it's 45 minutes. It's ridiculous. She doesn't have insurance. She does have insurance. Which is it?
So where the drama comes in, where the scam part of the GoFundMe scam comes in, is that Norma's husband, Jerry, has an ex-wife, and she found her way onto the Kiwi Farms. Norma's husband, Jerry, was retired from the Navy, and thus his health insurance should be covering most of the expenses that Norma needs when it comes to her health care.
Now you can see even in the video she was kind of going back and forth. The insurance did pay something, didn't pay something, paid half. It's very inconsistent. Then she goes on to talk about her stepfather Jerry having to take time off of work, so they were going to be even needing more money, which is not what his ex-wife exposed. She actually said that he had TRICARE insurance, which paid 100% of Norma's surgery.
I just want to apologize to anyone who has felt offended during this, and to the people who have donated and they feel like they shouldn't have. Do not believe rumors. That is—
Wow. This is what it all comes down to, is they don't want the money to get charged back. They want that money. This is what it all comes down to, huh? You're willing to promote this lie and keep it going for some money. That's crazy. Y'all are fucked.
I kind of don't want to even be talking about this on my channel anymore. It has been—
Yeah, because you got called
just
out.
vile. And I feel like nobody—
What's vile is what you guys are doing. Real talk.
The question that she was asked was, why won't you address the GoFundMe scam? Why do you always lie? And Amberlynn's response was, because it wasn't a scam. The money was used for exactly what it said. Medical bills and everything cancer related. She used every single penny for it, and she's still very appreciative. The money was used for exactly what it said. Medical bills and everything cancer related. She used every single penny for it, and she's still very appreciative.
Today we're going to be discussing some leaked voice notes that actually came out this weekend. They were dropped on the Facebook group by a woman called Anne.
I'm tired of not being appreciated when I try to help you the best that I can. And it's just frustrating. This whole situation is super frustrating.
Talking to Becky's mom
and I
right after she had her surgery. I'm going to put it out there how Amberlynn really treated Becky's mom.
I have left comments on your Facebook regarding your cancer. I have asked how you're doing. I have been there in that sense. And, you know, we don't have to really go down the line of, oh, you didn't message me, because I can say the same about you, where not once have you thanked me personally for the money I was going to give you, for the video I made, for the backlash I'm getting for sticking up for you. Not once did you say sorry for any of the things that you have brought to my channel that is in a negative light.
You have not once called me and said, Norma, I am so sorry that you have cancer. I am so sorry that you have to go through this. Not once have you ever said that to me. Not once.
With the GoFundMe scam out of the way, for now, Amber could get back to her cycle. She had started yet another plan, and of course had fallen off track. Her audience were tired of the repetitive cycle. They were tired of wanting her to succeed, only to see her come on screen doing mukbangs and eating trash. They were also tired of another Amber trope.
If I look like I've been crying, it's because I have. I don't really want to get into it, but I got some very bad news today. So let's not talk about that. Take my mind off of it with some dumplings, so.
We had lost count over the years how many times Amber told us she was upset but didn't want to talk about it. It came across as attention-seeking and juvenile. We were also tired of hearing how Amber had fallen and having her act like it was just a freak thing that had nothing to do with her weight.
So there's these stairs right here. I guess my foot got caught or something and I fell. It was about 10 minutes ago. I FaceTimed Becky. I'm a little shook up because it was also in front of the people who were walking by. I'm a little traumatized.
We were tired of seeing her in hospital because she never took her health seriously.
And another thing that I have been experiencing that I know a lot of people are probably going to tell me, go see a gyno, go see a gyno. That is something I have to work towards. I am terrified, but I have been on my period for a lot longer than I probably should. Becky's like dead. People keep asking about the mattress and the thing. It's because Eric and Ricky. No, it's because sometimes my legs hurt, so. But yeah, looking good, folks.
We were tired of hearing how proud of herself she was for doing nothing.
Look how long I walked for. Oh, wow. We're now at Walmart. I do want to say I'm very proud of myself. We were in TJ Maxx for easily over an hour. And I did really good in there. Because a lot of people gain weight during the holidays, especially like Thanksgiving. And that's normally me. So I'm very, proud of myself, I will say. I went to the mall the other day and actually walked around. I went into stores and I'm like super proud of myself.
Everyone was tired of Amber being Amber.
That comment is actually correct. We don't care. We just watched you're a 28-year-old woman using a scooter that makes over $10K a month because you have ate yourself into your own
Nobody is hating on you. We don't get your arrogance and self-entitlement. I don't mispronounce things on purpose. Sure, Jan. Oh my gosh, I really don't. Okay, so Crystal and I decided on a restaurant. We want to go to Ryan's, which is a buffet. I know it's called a buffet, but I pronounce my T's like in gourmet. Don't ask. I used to love like buffets. I know it's called buffet. We went to Ryan's, which is a all-you-can-eat buffet if you will. And I actually did really good. Chinese buffets there.
What? What? It's buffet.
Baby, I know.
Buffet.
137,000 people who can see how much of a manipulating, lying situation you are. So I really do like enjoy doing comment of the day because it gives me a chance to like answer any questions or just kind of like talk to you guys more one-on-one. But if they are gonna keep being like rude like that, then I don't really want to keep doing it. If you're super depressed, why not see a therapist? It's what adults do. And the fact that if you keep showing us something is wrong and then saying, I don't want to talk about it, is just you being extremely narcissistic and manipulative. All the more reason you really need therapy. You're extremely mentally and physically ill. Stop manipulating your viewers. It's old. We can see right through you. That was a lot of comments. I don't know if I want to read that many every night because you guys can be brutal. Dose instead of dose.
The dumbest person I've ever seen on the internet.
Excuses. Unfortunately, it's a sad truth. She can barely do anything. I don't know how she's okay with being able to exercise for only 2 minutes, shaking my head. How are you always sick and still claim this has nothing to do with your weight? I have never seen someone have an excuse for literally everything. I will no longer be doing comment of the day because comments are very vicious and vile. And it's a lot of just like, hey, I think I know you. I think I know your life. And I'm going to downplay you, call you a rude person, call you a liar, and just talk shit down upon you. And it's just not okay. And I do not need that right now at all in the slightest. We need to spread more positivity and stop with the negativity and the cruelness. And I just don't have time for the comments at all in any shape, way, or form. So I'm going to stop reading those. No more reading those. Today was the last day. So I know I said I was not going to do comment of the day, and I know there's a lot of people out there who are like, oh, she's gonna bring it back, just watch. So hi, proving you right.
Fans, as well as Amber herself, also seemed completely over Vlogmas. There were too many videos of Amber sat down, not moving for an entire video, talking without saying anything. Though there was one interesting, yet worrying thing that happened during Vlogmas.
I think it's gonna look good. We tried last year, but the garland was too short. So
Well, it was too voluminous to hang on those little hooks we had.
yeah, and that.
Yeah.
Right now she's sipping on some tea because we have all the tea. I feel so bad for Becky, AL forcing her to make some decoration, go shopping for homeless people, take it to the shelter because she wants to. She basically still has to do whatever AL asks her to do. Very, very wrong. You guys, look at what is going on right now. Becky is hard at work. Honestly, I don't like this tree at all. I feel like next year I'm gonna have to buy the tree for this house. Twinkie Star! She's so freaking pumped, y'all. Oh my god. Twinkie Star! Oh my god! I can't. Why do you always act like this after a shower? Twinkie Star! She's like, hold on, I need to take a breather. Oh! Get off the couch, baby. Not while you're wet, love. It's because you know how dogs smell when they're wet. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. It makes me so happy. Yeah, we have a lot of just like random stuff. Babe, does this go in the tree?
It can.
Okay. There's a certain flavor to it that it's not bad. If you're diabetic, watching your sugar, I feel like you'll appreciate those.
Becky was taking a mood stabilizer, and she didn't seem herself. She didn't seem to be all there, and she definitely shouldn't have been driving.
Should Becky be driving in her condition? So I know a lot of people care about Becky, and I know some people just like the entertainment of like, oh, what's wrong with Becky? Is she on benzos? Like, what? No. Becky is totally okay to drive. She's okay to cook. She's okay to do literally anything. But I've been going like a lot lately, and it's like I need a oh, dear Heavenly Father.
Sorry.
Ooh, that girl's big mad. Did you not see her, babe?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
So we're currently in a predicament. Can you guys see? I don't know if you can see Becky. She just went under the car. We couldn't see it because it happened so quickly that we ran over whatever the red thing is, and then all of a sudden it sounded like something was dragging. The red thing's under the car and you can't get it. What do we do? She looks distraught. Hold on. Okay, you guys, after about 10 minutes, Becky was able to get it off. I'm sure a lot of people are like, why didn't you help her? Becky could barely fit under the car, and I know damn well I wouldn't have been able to. We're also gonna meet our friends Hannah and Rafe, and I told Rafe about it, and she was like, it was probably the universe stopping you from being at a certain point at a certain time in case something bad happened or whatever. And I think like that too.
Rafe was incorrect. It was not the universe stopping them being somewhere at a certain time. It was Amber wanting to get some sushi and not caring that Becky was a walking zombie. Amber must have realized after the incident on the road that Becky was in no state to drive. Because after this, Amber did something she would rarely do. She wore her seatbelt. Becky had not looked good during Vlogmas, but it was during her birthday when everyone's concern for her peaked. Almost everyone's concern.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Becca. Happy birthday to you. Sugar free. Sugar free.
All right, Becky.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh
Eric
God,
almost fell.
no.
What happened, babe?
My piece fell apart.
She looks happy. And it's sugar free. Woo!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Woo! Geez, the look on Becky's face when she took a bite of her cake, she looked miserable. I hope she gets better. And it just breaks my heart that you saw misery on her face, because in that moment, someone who's with her 24/7, she actually looked kind of happy to me, and I think she was really grateful for Rafe making the sugar-free cake.
Amber was confident that she knew Becky better than any of her viewers. However, if we fast forward a few years, Becky would prove that Amber didn't know her at all.
This is my 29th birthday. And I don't remember anything about it. I don't remember any of it. And was taking an array of medicine trying to figure out what's going on with me. And in turn, it pretty much turned me into a zombie. This was literally the worst time in my life.
Amber did not like being told she was wrong, and that Becky wasn't happy like she so foolishly thought. Amber could not stand the idea of being wrong and her audience being right.
Okay, so I disagree. I have been moving so much, so that's not true. Comments like this is just pure delusion. Not read the comments. I'm not gonna do comment of the day. I can't, and it's just really messing with my mental state because it's just so cruel.
One comment Amber had had to deal with for a long time was about how she would try to buy people's love. She had tried to do this in the past, not understanding that this didn't work. And once again, proving how incapable she was of learning.
Because Dana and Destiny are here, and Gracie is here, which is their niece, which I adore and love, and I treat her as if she's my niece. So the first thing, this is for Gracie. I got Gracie a sippy cup. I got Gracie some shoes. I got Gracie some toothpaste. It's training toothpaste. I got Gracie these bows. I got Gracie another toy. So I had to get them for her because she loves unicorn. Got Gracie a new toothbrush. Got Gracie another toy. So Gracie saw this and she wanted it, and it's like a best friend type thing, and she wanted to give me the other necklace. I just thought that was super cute, so I also got this for her. I got Gracie this Halloween activity book. So I got Gracie another pair of shoes, and I was looking at the makeup. Gracie wanted to join along, so that she saw these lip smackers.
Amber had never shown the ability to learn anything. Even when spotted in an obvious lie, she still thought she could lie her way out of it.
So far my morning has consisted of the bare minimum. And I'm sure the haters out there, isn't that your morning every morning? It is what it is. I called a urologist, and this time it actually went to voicemail, and they said that they are closed for the holidays. So they won't be open again until I think after January. They didn't say when they're coming back, which I thought was odd as well. And I wasn't able to leave a voicemail. It literally said on the thing, don't leave a voicemail. And I'm over here like, watch. I'll call, because it was weird. Maybe a magical like fairy will answer the phone. Let's try it. Ooh, that'd be loud in my ear.
Thank you for calling on Urology Associates. Our normal business hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30 p.m. We are currently closed for the holiday and will not be here to take any calls. Please do not leave a message.
Please do not leave a message. I was actually gonna leave a voicemail, which I rarely do. Anyways, so Becky's acting.
Many believed the voice on the phone to be that of Becky. Amber would deny this, of course.
Did you fake the voicemail, and that's why it didn't say, if it's an emergency, call 911? So I'm going to actually recall, because it just, I don't know, it frustrates me when people think I'm lying. Like literally, I got messages on Instagram that said, I can't believe you'd have your friend fake doing a voicemail just so you can prove a point. And I'm over here like, what? So I'm just gonna recall.
Thank you for calling Urology Associates. Normal business hours Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30. We are currently closed. If this is a urological emergency, please call for the doctor on call.
But that was literally the same voicemail as the one before. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's just a little frustrating that people actually think that I would lie about something like that. But that was literally the same voicemail as the one before.
Thank you for calling on Urology Associates. Our normal business hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30 p.m. Thank you for calling Urology Associates. Normal business hours Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30. We are currently closed for the holiday and will not be here to take any calls. Please do not leave a message. We are currently closed. If this is a urological emergency, please call for the doctor on call.
But that was literally the same voicemail as the one before.
Just one day after that first phone call, the message left by one of the staff was very different, despite the fact that the first phone call said no one was there. It was not, like Amber said, literally the same voicemail. Fans were more than used to Amber lying to them about anything, no matter how serious.
Today has been kind of a hard morning at the beginning because I noticed Twinkie was acting different last night, and it was just like little tiny things. Like usually when I come home, she'll like jump on me. She likes to jump on the couch and jump onto our bed and stuff like that.
and I realized she wasn't doing those things, she couldn't really walk. And I literally sat there bawling my eyes out because she was in so much pain that she was shaking. So we don't really have like any 24-hour vet places, which is kind of...
Twinkie sounded in a bad way, and Amber was clearly traumatized. So traumatized that she left her shaking in pain dog to go to Walmart to ride around on the scooter, and then out for food with Destiny and Dana to Chili's.
Why was she supposed to stay home with the dog? If there wasn't a 24/7 place open, then there's not much she can do but wait until the next day. Unfortunately, that is very true. If there was somewhere open, I would have went there as soon as I noticed it was happening, because I care about Twinkie more than I care about myself.
24/7 vet in Somerset, Kentucky. Okay. This seems promising. After hours emergencies. During office hours, call the regular clinic and be prepared to dial extension number 30. After hours, the on-call emergency veterinarian can be reached. After hours emergency fees will apply if your pet must be seen. So it seems to me like it's possible to get your pet into a vet after hours. Now, let's see. We're gonna put this in. Directions. Let's see where the Chili's is. Chili's. Somerset, Kentucky. So, the Chili's is a 6-minute drive to the hospital. Dude, I can't. The things that take priorities in this woman's life are astounding to me. I'm not gonna buy this whole we're worried sick, we'll go beyond, I'm the best firm. Oh, it's even on the same fucking road.
A simple Google search from reactor Michael B. Petty proved Amber didn't care about anyone but herself. She didn't care about Becky being a zombie and that she should not have been driving, and she did not care that Twinkie might have been seriously ill.
How's Twinkie doing? Twinkie is doing amazing. It's like it never happened. And I didn't want to talk about this, but there have been calls to animal control. And whenever they show up here, they apologize to me. They feel bad that they have to come here because of people's false accusations. They come here and they see my cats, they see my dog, and they say that they're healthy. And the funny thing is, the animal control guy that came today, yes, it happened today. I was gonna make a whole video about it, but you know what? I'm not gonna do that. His side worker, because animal control always comes with 2 people. And he actually saw me at the vet with Twinkie just a couple weeks ago. And it's little things like that where it's like Twinkie has a rabies tag, and I do everything I can for Twinkie. And you guys are wasting the time, valuable time, by calling 911, by calling animal control for reasons that you don't need to. I take care of my animals like they're my freaking soul. I got Cajun shrimp pasta. They are my heart. The guy was actually explaining to me today that the second time he ever showed up here, because I'm literally like a friend to him now, like he knows me through and through. I swear he has watched my YouTube, because he told me some things today that, eased my mind, that he can understand why he's getting these calls, because there are people out there who literally are here to make my life miserable. The second time that he actually showed up here, there were times where people are calling in and there could be a kid on the other line choking, or there could be like an actual animal truly in pain. She was in so much pain that she was shaking. You're wasting their time and their resources for something so silly. He told me that everything I did regarding Twinkie and the pain that she was having was correct. I got Cajun shrimp pasta, and I just don't understand why people think it's okay to call me an animal abuser when I am the literal farthest from it. My vet sees that I take care of my animals. The freaking animal control sees that, and it's like, you can't keep bothering these people with things that aren't true. But to the people who really do care about Twinkie and cared about her well-being, she is doing amazing. Like, I was really scared, and it's just good to see that it was probably just like a tiny pulled muscle or something. But the minute it starts happening again, I do want to say thank you to the people who actually showed me that there's a 24-hour vet hospital you know, also the guy told me today, because I explained to him, I was like, there's no 24/7 vet hospitals around here. And he was like, actually there is one, but the reason why you didn't think so is because on Google it says that there isn't.
After hours emergencies, during office hours, call the regular clinic and be prepared to dial extension number 30. After hours, the on-call emergency veterinarian can be reached.
But there is one, and I do know that now, thanks to you guys and also thanks to him, because I had no idea, because when I was Googling, the actual place showed up that it was closed. So it's like my brain just automatically was like, okay, then I guess it's closed. But now that I know that there's actually a doctor who stays there even after closed hours, and I know that now thanks to you guys. So I do want to say thank you. So now I know in the future, there is somewhere I can go if something happens at 4 a.m. So again, thank you. Like, I wouldn't ever just not take Twinkie because I didn't want to. Who cares about hanging out with my friends? Who cares about going to Walmart? Who cares about going to Chili's? It wasn't about that. I would choose Twinkie over anything.
I got Cajun shrimp pasta.
Is Becky doing better? You guys, she has done a 360. Like, she stopped taking the medicine that was making her act the way that she was. And you know,
Thankfully, Becky was doing a lot better. Though it was hard to tell exactly how she was doing, because Becky was clearly over being in Amber's videos.
depressing. So I don't want to depress y'all anymore. And I know a lot of people watch my channel to be like happy, and you guys want to have like an anxiety-free zone. So we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna make me some turkey bacon. For one slice is only 25 calories. I'm there for it. And then I'm gonna have, I think I'm gonna do 2 rice cakes. Per one is 70 calories. But what about us? Chugging that. What about us who actually need buffalo style chicken breasts with, this is chive and onion, Philadelphia cream cheese.
2021 had been another year of failure for Amber, with a dose of scandal and animal abuse. She had made no progress with her weight loss journey. She had proved she was incapable of learning from her mistakes, and her audience were tired of her stupidity and her attempts at manipulation. But more than anything, they were frustrated. Frustrated knowing Amber was getting closer and closer to death the longer she acted like her health was a joke. Amber would eventually realize her health was no joke, but only when it was far too late.
I have womb cancer. I know it's my fault.